Once upon a time, in a kingdom of Zambi, lived a lovely couple who was loved by everyone, Azubike and Shizaram. They have been married for so long without any child to call their own. Azubike was a farmer and Shizaram was a businesswoman who helped her husband to sell their farm produce, and sometimes she helped her husband at the farm. 7 years later, Shizaram became pregnant. Her husband, Azubike, was so happy because no one thought Shizaram would get pregnant. Meanwhile, before she became pregnant, the family of Azubike had been persuading him to get another wife. Hence, Shizaram was unable to bear children. Most people in the village mocked her. Some even called her a barren, and they called her a witch, that she was the one eating her unborn children. Shizaram cried her eyes out, and her husband promised her that the gods will answer their prayers. And so it was that she became pregnant, and after so many years of waiting, months passed and she gave birth to a very beautiful baby girl named Chitachi. The husband was very happy and thanked the gods for blessing them with a beautiful baby girl. Days turned into weeks and weeks into months. Chitachi grew in beauty. She was the most beautiful girl in the village, and above all, she was respectful, hardworking, and with a good heart. As time went on, Chitachi's friends, Uloma, Ada, and Chidera, went to Chitachi's house for their normal morning routine. Fetching water from the village river was their first chores they do every morning. It got to a time when Chitachi's mother began to notice changes in Chitachi's friend's attitude towards her daughter. Shizaram called her daughter Chitachi and advised her concerning her friends. But Chitachi told her mother not to worry, that they had been friends from childhood. Meanwhile, Uloma, Ada, and Chidera had been planning on how to get rid of Chitachi for a while now, because they believed that Chitachi is the only one that the villagers liked, and all the men in the village and beyond had eyes for only Chitachi. And they also believed that the only way men in the village will notice them was to get rid of Chitachi. That night, Chitachi's mother had a terrible dream about her daughter. When she woke up, she called her daughter and told her not to leave the house for any reason. Before Chitachi's mother left for the farm with her husband, she left a big bag of palm kernel for her daughter to break, and also gave her a big stone to cook, that she should not leave the house until the stone is very soft. Her mother believed that with all this, Chitachi will be home until she returns. Not too long after Chitachi's mother had gone to the farm, Chitachi's friend came to convince her to follow them, but she refused and told them that her mother gave her a lot to do, that until the stone is soft and all the palm kernel are broken, that she would not be able to leave the house. So Chidera, Ada, and Uloma joined Chitachi to break the palm kernel, and also took some cocoyam leaf. They put the cocoyam leaf on top of the stone she was already cooking and cover it up. Few moments later, Uloma opened the pot and told Chitachi, "See now, the stone is soft. Your mother wanted to keep you in the house by not telling you the secret of cooking stones. To make a stone soft, you need to add some cocoyam leaf." Chitachi was very happy that her friends had helped her, so she quickly changed her clothes and followed them. On their way, Uloma told them to pluck some fruits in a farm close to the forest. Chidera and Ada quickly agreed and convinced Chitachi too. When they got to the farm, they told Chitachi to climb the tree and pluck some fruit. Chitachi did as she was told, unknowing to her that her friends had already kept some kerosene and matches close to the tree. After plucking so much fruit, Chitachi told them that she was tired, but they told her to pluck some more. Uloma quickly took the kerosene and splashed it on the tree. She made sure that the whole tree was soaked with the kerosene, and Ada took the matches and lighted it up. They waited patiently to see how the most beautiful girl in the village will burn into ashes. Chitachi noticed the fire and begged them to help her, but they refused. She begged and begged, but her plea fell on deaf ears. When they were convinced that there was no way she would escape without getting burnt, they left so no one would see them. Chitachi cried loudly for help, but it seems no one was close by. Suddenly, a young man on his way to hunt saw the smoke. "This is unusual," the man said to himself, so he went to see the cause of the fire. When he got there, he saw beautiful Chitachi almost burning, so he quickly looked for a way and brought her down. Luckily, she was not hurt. The hunter took her out of the place and asked her how she got there and how come about the fire. Chitachi told the hunter all that had happened. The hunter was surprised and took Chitachi to her parents' farm. The hunter explained everything that happened. Chitachi's parents were so happy and grateful to the hunter for saving their daughter's life. So they all went to the king's palace and summoned Ada, Uloma, Chidera and their parents to the palace. When they got there, the king also sent for the chief priest. After hearing from them, the chief priest did some incantations and found Ada, Chidera and Uloma guilty, and they were banished from the village into the evil forest. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Please like this video, share, comment and follow my page, guys. Bye bye.